Phone comparison videos are becoming increasingly popular as consumers become more discerning about the features they want in a phone. In this article, we will be comparing two of the most popular phones of 2023, the Moto G73 and the Realme 10 Pro, which are vying for the position of the best phone under 20,000 rupees. The article starts by comparing the build quality of the two phones. While both phones are made of plastic, the Moto G73 uses polymethyl methacrylate, PMMA, which gives it a glass-like finish. On the other hand, the Realme 10 Pro is larger and heavier than the Moto G73, with a flat back and sides. The Moto G73, on the other hand, has a curved back, making it more comfortable to hold and use with one hand. The article states that the Moto G73 has a more understated, classic look, while the Realme 10 Pro has a more modern, flashy appearance that may appeal to a younger demographic. In terms of durability, the Moto G73 has an IP52 rating, making it water repellent, and Panda glass protection on the front. In contrast, the Realme 10 Pro has no specific glass protection or IP rating, making the Moto G73 slightly more durable. Both phones have a headphone jack and a microSD card slot in the hybrid SIM tray, which is not common in flagship phones. The fingerprint scanners on both phones, which are embedded in the power button and are super fast to unlock. Both phones have a stereo speaker setup, with the earpiece working as the second speaker. However, the Moto G73 also has Dolby Atmos, which makes the sound richer and more detailed. Moving on to the displays, the Moto G73 has a smaller 6.5-inch IPS LCD display, while the Realme 10 Pro has a larger 6.72-inch IPS LED display. The Realme 10 Pro has slimmer bezels and a smaller punch hole, making it more attractive and modern. When tested side by side, the Realme 10 Pro's display was found to be brighter than the Moto G73's display. However, the Moto G73 has a variable refresh rate, which can switch between 30, 60, 90, and 120 depending on the content playing on the screen. In addition, the Moto G73 has HDR10+ support, and YouTube offers HDR playback on this phone, which is not available on the Realme 10 Pro. The article concludes that while the Realme 10 Pro's display is more attractive due to its slim bezels and brighter panel, the Moto G73's display is more proficient and well-tuned. The Moto G73 has a 50-megapixel primary camera and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera with autofocus, which can also shoot macro photos. Motorola claims that this ultra-wide-angle camera can also function as a depth sensor, giving users the functionality of 4 cameras with just 2. The Moto G73's 50-megapixel camera can take 12.5-megapixel pixel bin shots with a pixel size of 2 microns, which means that pictures taken in low light should have better quality due to the better light-taking capabilities. The article notes that while the Moto G73 tends to oversharpen the finer textures, resulting in artificial-looking images, its color reproduction is better than that of the Realme 10 Pro. The article concludes that the Moto G73's camera is better than the Realme 10 Pro's in terms of color reproduction and HDR performance. In my opinion, the G73 is the preferable choice for the majority of people. I believe this because of its superior software experience and camera performance, which have been surprisingly well-tuned by Motorola. However, I would love to hear your thoughts on which of these two phones you prefer. Please share your views in the comment section below. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one.